Your top five, the top five, or top five. I was gonna ask the top five, top five desert island, all time, top five.
Hi guys, welcome to my first top 5 list video. This is a really exciting one for me. Two reasons. One, it's the first one I've done, and number two, it's my favorite genre of all time, and that is beat 'em ups. I just love beat 'em ups. Running around, punching the crap out of each other. Sometimes you get weapons, but usually for a good beat 'em up, there's a lot of hand-to-hand type of combat. There's a lot of enemies. Most of them are pretty weak, and they're easy to beat the crap out of. Gives you that satisfied, I just beat the crap out of a lot of guys kind of feeling, which most of us never get in real life. Anyway, without further ado, number 5 on the list, and that is Golden Axe 2. It's good timing there on the little demo. Golden Axe 2, Sega Genesis game, and let me pull up. You can see this is kind of what the artwork for it looked like back in the day. It was a really fun game. You could be a barbarian or a dwarf, really mean, ornery little dwarf. I like that guy. He was my favorite. Or you could be the Amazon. And yeah, at the time it was really amazing when it came out. The first one, Golden Axe 1, was also a good game. But Golden Axe 2 kind of sealed the deal. And we'll cut now to a little bit of footage from actual gameplay, not just this little demo thing, so we can have a look at it. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit Mystery Science Theater style. I just don't like doing the whole direct-to-computer thing. It's very impersonal. So this is Golden Axe 2, and I'm a dwarf by choice, and basically it's a beat 'em up, but it's just done right. You got bad guys, you have awesome special moves like this. Yeah, boulders from the sky. I always thought they were frozen ice bubbles, but they may be boulders. Anyway, you can throw people, and there's co-op. So that's great gameplay right there. Hey chicks. Alright, now for number 4 on the list. Three Dirty Dwarves. There's a shot of the cover. This is a fantastic Saturn game. I loved playing this game. I first played it in probably 1999 at a friend's house, and I had to go out and buy a copy as soon as I could because it just has amazing animation, which the Saturn has some of the best 2D animation in games that I've seen. It's just quality. Wasn't very good at 3D, but it did that well. It was just awesome. And this game is funny. They're goofy guys. They're kind of like the Three Stooges meets beat 'em ups, but with really bad attitudes. And they're dwarves, so that's just cool. You know, everybody likes dwarves. So fun game, Three Dirty Dwarves, and that comes in at number 4 on the list. All right, this is Three Dirty Dwarves. You can see it has really cool animation style. You can jump. And you have a distance attack, which is really, whoops, yeah, you switch to the other dwarves whenever you get hurt, and you can go revive the other ones, and you can switch on the fly. There we go. Well, I keep meaning to show you how this guy, his distance attack, yeah, there you go, just awesome. Fantastic game, it's hilarious. And this is the coolest range attack of all time. Okay, halfway through the list now, it's time for number 3 on the top 5 beat 'em ups of all time list. This is a game from my childhood, and actually my wife's childhood. She played it a lot apparently. And it is Double Dragon 2. This game, many of you who have seen The Wizard recall his playing that game, and it's kind of a funny moment in the movie because she's like, "Oh, beat this score," and she's like at the very beginning of the game. It's hilarious. Anyway, let's go back to the box art. Actually, I mean that's enough to make this game seem awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. I love busy action scene kind of artworks with the guy's got the girl and he's killing zombies or whatever these are. What are they? They're punks, I guess. Gangs and punks, guys with maces and flails. Anyway, I just noticed the subtitle of this game is The Revenge. I had never noticed that. Anywho, it's a fantastic game. This is the title screen right here. And I'll cut to some game footage and we can kind of talk about why it's so great. Alright, Double Dragon 2. Oops. Forgot that. There you go. Had kind of a cool setup in that. One button would make you kind of attack one way. A would make you attack forward, like this. And B would make you attack backwards. See? B, A, B, A. And then both together make you jump. And yeah, you can do some cool jump attacks too. Yeah. Although I missed. Anyway, that's the gameplay. It has a kind of nearly super deformed sort of look to it. But we all loved it back in the day. And we still do. Oh yeah, kicked you up in the air, fool. I'm gonna kick this guy up in the air too. Okay, that's Double Dragon 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a franchise that most people my age love. My age being, I'm 26 years old, and most people my age grew up watching Ninja Turtles, playing Ninja Turtles games. They had all the merchandise, you know, the action figures, t-shirts, costumes. I was Michelangelo for more than one Halloween, I remember. So we're all very excited when this game came out. That is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. Most unfortunately, it is nothing like the arcade games that were available at the time, which is really disappointing because there were some great Ninja Turtle arcade games that we played, and we were like, oh my gosh, all this co-op, beat-em-up action, and we got this game, and it wasn't that. Instead, it had this horrible level 2 underwater with the electric squid arm things, and oh my gosh. Other than that, I really liked the game, but level 2 drove me crazy. So, number 2 on the list, because not only was it a great arcade game, but it came to a console faithfully, the same game, pretty much, and was an awesome beat-em-up. Awesome, because we got to do and be all the Ninja Turtle people and have all the Ninja Turtle action that we'd always wanted in an arcade faithful port. And that, of course, is Turtles in Time. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an actual copy of this. Number 1 on the list is a game that I had as a kid. It's about to come up, actually. And it came with my Sega Genesis. And I love that game. It was one of the first games I ever beat. It had fantastic co-op as well as versus function, but the co-op is where it was really at. I beat it with so many of my friends. Fantastic, fantastic game. And it is Streets of Rage 2. Take a look at the cover there. That is an awesome cover. That is how covers should be done. I don't know why they don't do them like that anymore. I mean, check out Axel here. This guy is trying to shiv him with a big old Bowie knife, and he just punches him in the face. He's like, screw you, dude. I'm Axel. And that is how that game went. You were Axel. Or you could have been the other characters. But if you knew what you were doing, you were Axel. And you whooped up, and it was awesome. And this is the story here that they're going through. It's kind of the intro. There's Mr. X. Look at the evil glow. Kind of looks like that dude who's just the hands from Star Fox. I can't remember what that guy's name is, but you know what I'm talking about. You just have to fight his hands. And he fades out. Classic. It's a fantastic game. You gotta love it. That's Streets of Rage 2. I'm gonna cut to some actual footage of the gameplay so you can see it. There we go. You can jump. You can jump and kick. You can grab people. You can punch. And if you're Axel, you can punch really fast. This game is really good with a turbo controller. Works quite well. And you can grab and throw. And you have really cool special moves. This uppercut is awesome. There's like a flaming dragon. And that is Streets of Rage 2.